people, this is Maham from Elementor Addons, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make your Elementor website look alive with stunning background parallax effect by Elementor Addons. Whether it's a travel website or an e-commerce store selling any product, you can give your website a smooth cinematic feel that grabs attention instantly. No complicated coding, no messy setting, just Elementor Addons and a few clicks. So let's get started.
So first you need to install both the free and pro version of Elementor Addons. Now go to the XPro add-on inside your WordPress dashboard, click on General, then go to Extension, and here you need to make sure the background parallax extension is turned on. And now you're all set to move forward.
Okay, so normally this is how your average website page looks. Simple and basic, there is no movement, it's static and nothing is really happening in the background when we scroll. So let's give this page a premium depth and smooth motion feel using Elementor's background parallax effect.
First, I will delete this section and show you everything from scratch so you can see every step clearly and not miss anything. Now I will select a column direction container here. So when you drop any container, go to the Advanced tab and make sure the default margins and paddings are turned off so they don't create any unwanted gap and you can have full design control. Now go to the Layout tab, set the width to full.
Okay, so for the design like this, I like to keep the height at 100 px because it gives the section enough space and the parallax movement looks smooth and clearly visible while scrolling.
Now go to the Style tab and for the container background, select an image. Pick an image that has visible objects, text or shapes on it because the parallax effect works best when the image has something to notice moving. For example, in my image, there's text on the top of this plain blue background, so the parallax movement will be noticeable.
Okay, now another thing, make sure you have selected these settings right for your background image.
First, for the position, select top center so the main part of your image is always visible. For repeat, select no repeat. If the image repeats, the parallax won't look smooth and you will see the same image move again and again. In size, select cover. This makes the image fill the whole section. And done. Okay, now I will go to this parent container and add two containers inside it. In the first container, we'll add our CTA and description. In the second container, we'll add the visual.
Okay, one very important thing. Whenever you're creating a complex design in Elementor, always open this structure panel and name your containers. This helps you stay organized and find the right container easily, especially when you're working with multi-layers or effects.
For example, I'll name my first container Hero Canada. Inside this, I will name the subcontainer Canada CTA and the one below it Canada Mountains. Also make sure that for every container you drop, the default margins and paddings are turned off. Okay, so I will set this container direction to row because I want to have two containers side by side. In the first container, I will drop a text editor and will customize the description for this section. In the second container, I will drop the XPro button widget for our CTA. Now quickly just switch the default margins and paddings of both the containers to 0. Now because this container is very close to the edge, I will select the CTA container and give it a top margin of 230. So it comes almost to the center. Next, let's move to this second container. I will set its width to full and I will set the height to about 80 VH, dropping the image widget in it and upload my image. And don't forget to set the resolution to full. Perfect. And since it's very close to the content above, I'll also add a top margin of 280. And that's it, done. So this is how you normally build a section for a parallax, and for a parallax section, I prefer to place elements in separate containers because it makes it easier to move each element independently with the parallax effect and gives me more control over every element.
Okay, now in just less than 5 seconds, you're going to apply a parallax effect on whatever container you like. And since you have already turned on the extension, just click on the parent container where you want the parallax effect.
Go to the Style tab and scroll down to the background parallax by XPro. Enable it and there you have it. It's quick and simple, no thousands confusing settings. Here you can choose the speed at which you want the image to move while scrolling. For example, speed 0 gives a very subtle movement. Speed 2 makes the image move very fast as you scroll. I usually set it around 0.7 because it gives a nice, smooth, natural feel. See how beautiful it looks. Just with a click, the background moves down as I scroll and all the elements on top move slightly above, giving a real depth effect. Next is the offset option. Offset controls from where you want your parallax to start on your section. I normally leave it at 0 so the background starts at the top of the section and the parallax movement is predictable and smooth. Now let's apply parallax to another section that's already built. Click the parent container, scroll to the background parallax by XPro, enable it, set the speed, and that's it. And so on, repeat the same process on the section you want to have the parallax effect. Oh wait, one last thing, I have my header section here. You cannot see it because it's in the white color, but let me just set it here. Let me give my container a negative margin so the header gets set on it. Perfect. Final step, just publish and preview. So as you scroll, the background moves down and all the elements on the top move along, just like the first one.
So you see, it's really easy guys. With just a few clicks, you can give your section a smooth cinematic parallax effect by just installing the XPro Pro version, turning on this extension and adjusting a couple of simple settings. No juggling with thousands of confusing settings. So guys, that's it for this video, and if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification on for more helpful videos like this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next.